Alright, today we're gonna go over what's, in my opinion, the best crypto portfolio for the next bull market. Let's go. As always guys, before we start the video, please do me a favor, please like, comment below, check out my links in the description, and subscribe. Alright, today is gonna be actually a quick one. Those are actually my personal portfolio percentages. So in this moment in time, this is how my portfolio is looking. Again, as always guys, not financial advice. And I have to add, I will be traveling the next 20 days, so the video quality might differ, and maybe I'm not even gonna post. So just to let you know, I'm still there, but I'm traveling. Alright, starting off with my biggest holding, currently at 46.9%, is simply Bitcoin, okay? Why is that? I know it's not the most exciting pick. However, in this crypto sphere that we're in, as you might have noticed in the last month, you need to manage your risk. And wherever you can minimize your risk, and you should. Okay, this is why, in my personal opinion, your biggest holding should be Bitcoin, simply because there is no risk of Bitcoin being labeled as security. This is very important. It might be an issue for most altcoins in the future and in the next coming years. Plus, Bitcoin is just being up and running, minting a block every 10 minutes with no problems whatsoever. Okay, it is a store of value type of asset. Obviously, in the last months with this high inflation, it didn't play out too well, but over a long enough period of time, it is actually a good hedge against inflation. And let's imagine one scenario. You want to transfer multi-million-dollar transactions. The safest crypto to do that is definitely Bitcoin so far. I wouldn't trust anything else with this large of amounts. So Bitcoin is my biggest holding. All right, coming to my second biggest holding, currently with 40.7%, is Ethereum. Yes, I know Ethereum is slow, and yes, I know Ethereum has problems with scalability. However, Ethereum has proven the right to be around in this crypto space that we're in. I think institutions will be big on Ethereum in the next bull market, especially now that Ethereum is proof of stake, massive in TVL, has real world use case already, and is greatly established in the DeFi and NFT space. We'll have to see what the narrative is in the next bull market, whatever use case that might be. Ethereum should be your second largest position, not financial advice. Simply has a beautiful risk to reward ratio. Alright, currently my third largest holding with 9%, a little bit too high for my liking, however I'm taking the risk, is Solana. Yes, Solana currently very controversial, but if you look at the metrics and if you look at the data, and if you isolate it from the fear and just the psychological FUD that is going around, it has a great potential in my personal opinion. Yes, many things can go wrong in the next coming weeks and months. However, I'm personally just taking the risk. Okay, you have to decide for yourself. I personally did my research and I believe that the upside is far greater than the downside for Solana. One thing I like to add here, I wouldn't suggest this high amount of allocation for most portfolios. I would rather reduce it down to 5%. Currently at 9% in my personal portfolio. I'm just personally taking that risk. All right, my next allocation with 1.9% is Fantom. Why Fantom? Fantom is simply showing strength in this bear market, okay? Whatever project is showing strength in these bearish times should perform well in the next bull market, okay? Andre is back, and the metrics of Fantom, especially the TVL, is promising. So I'm sticking to my small allocation. I'm not changing anything there, and I might DCA if prices go lower. With only 2%, it's not a big risk that I'm taking here. You have to keep in mind the market cap of Fantom is not the biggest, so the upside potential here is fairly attractive. I would stick to the 2% rule here and I wouldn't go higher. Alright, my last holding, actually a micro cap with only 1.6%, is Efinity. Efinity is super high risk, but also is super high reward if of course the project works out. Okay, Efinity runs on the parachain of Polkadot, so it's my passive bet on Polkadot with more upside potential. So if you're bullish on crypto gaming in the future, Efinity should be a bet in your portfolio. Of course, there's other projects also covering that gaming aspect of crypto. However, in my personal opinion, with the knowledge of Engine backing Efinity and Efinity actually being run on a parachain of Polkadot, it has a lot of potential here. In my personal opinion, is actually underrated and still the underdog here. Not many people talk about it. So very small allocation here also. Simply just my moon back. Alright, coming to the end of the video, as you can see, my strategy is to have your biggest holding in the blue chip cryptos, which are Bitcoin and Ethereum, simply to minimize your risk, but to also have your exposure in quality altcoins and to even have exposure in a micro cap to simply provide a little bit more upside to your total portfolio. As always, guys, nothing is financial advice, and this is simply the way I'm doing it, and I hope I could provide you some insight with that video. As always, guys, do your own research, be bullish on yourself, and don't get wrecked.